committed by Cliff Levingston. And Cliff Robinson was not a good free throw shooter for the line for the first time.
You know, in basketball, you have to have one guy that is willing to give up quickly in the argument. If you have two guys that like to debate too long, play goes on. No one settled anything. Robinson,
with only his third point, he's 1 of 8 from the field.
Chicago anticipating a little double team action here by Portland, being very cautious with the way they bring the basketball up the floor.
Scottie Pippen extends to a 47-35 lead. Pippen has 13. He's the high man. Robinson, rebounded by Scott Williams.
Scott Williams is big, he's strong, he has great position and very, very good hands. And you feel secure when he goes up that he's going to come down with it.
And a foul on Ainge, called for a push.
In the last game, the mismatch was Levingston on Ainge. Chicago tried to go to it. Here, with Ainge matched up against Pippen, they're gambling on the fact that Scottie won't be able to get him down low in the post area. They're gambling on the fact that he'll stay outside. But Pippen working hard, backs him down, and Danny, as we know for years, one of the great actors in the NBA, the facial expressions, the flops on the floor, the look, the expression.
Danny Ainge spent 7 years with the Boston Celtics on 2 championship teams, then on to Sacramento. This is second season with Portland. A high school star in Eugene, Oregon, who has come home to Portland. Last touched by the ball. No, a loose ball foul on Scott Williams. That is his third.
Scott Williams kind of chuckling because he felt it just should have been make the call, give the ball to the other team. Instead, the foul call, some point opportunities. Free throw line is so hard to make the calls because the bodies are so close to start out with. Williams working hard, getting squeezed by Drexler and Buck at the same time. And the foul call, Williams a little bit too aggressive trying to go after it.
So Buck Williams, 2 of 2 from the line. The other night we talked about how far he has come in his free throw shooting proficiency, now up to 75%. 3-time All-Star, member of the NBA's All-Defensive Squad, twice Rookie of the Year out of the University of Maryland back in '82, and a member of the 1980 U.S. Olympic team. Buck Williams, who spent 8 years with the New Jersey Nets, wired the deal for Sam Bowie 3 years back. Stacey King has come on for the first time, replacing Scott Williams. Bulls by 11 with just under 3 remaining in the half. Michael Jordan, yes, 10 points for Jordan. It's been a very low-key first half. He's hit 5 of 8 from the field.
For some reason, I still think Portland realizes he's out there on the floor. There's something about his presence.
Yes, they are well aware of number 23 as he sends Drexler backpedaling. Clyde has played him well here in this first half. Now Pippen, try to back Ainge. Shot clock at 2. Jordan for 3. Rebound King. Stacey King hitting on the follow to give the Bulls a 52-37 lead. And Rick Adelman calls for time.
Tough assignment for Jordan. Get the ball thrown to you with 2 seconds left on the 24 and have to shoot a 3-pointer with Drexler extending out defensively.
And Portland in the second quarter has managed only 2 of 13 from the floor. One of my favorite moments this season, Czar, several weeks ago in a feature handled by Inside Stuff. Ahmad Rashad went up against Shaquille O'Neal, a little one-on-one, and then it was Shaquille's turn. He whipped by Ahmad, and funny thing happened. Shattering the backboard.
Is that all
the subject of Ahmad and Shaquille Let's go to Ahmad, who has his one-on-one partner alongside him.
All right, Marv, you know, the score when we played was 1-1, so Shaquille has come all the way up here trying to finish that game. You're looking for me, right?
Ahmad is lying. The score was 5-1 when I ripped the backboard down. The score was 5-1. Don't lie, don't lie. Don't lie. The score was 5-1.
We do have more baskets in Portland. We can finish this up.
It don't matter to me.
We'll do that later, Marv. I'll keep you updated on what the outcome is.
5-1. Remember that.
Oh, coming up at halftime, Shaquille will join Bob Costas, and you'll hear more about probably our one-on-one game, huh? All right, Marv.
I'm certain that is on Shaquille's mind. The All-American out of LSU, Shaquille O'Neal, who is all but a lock to be the #1 pick in the June 24th NBA draft. The draft, by the way, will be held right here in the Coliseum. In fact, Michael Jordan came up limping.
Jordan coming down right here is where he winds up. Right there, steps on Buck Williams' ankle as the ball goes out of bounds.
A minute 40 remaining in this first half. Drexler for three. Clyde Drexler hitting his second three-pointer, and the Chicago lead is now 12. Stacey King to the post-up move, and rejected and fouled by Buck Williams.
It's almost like for a split second, Buck Williams forgot that Stacey King is a left-hander. If you give him that baseline, it's his strength. He lets him turn and go that way, anticipating he's going to come back to the middle. But Stacey, the left-hander, goes for the score, and then Buck felt he had pinned it to the backboard. The body contact is what was called.
Second on Buck. Stacey King in his third season out of Oklahoma. He was a lottery selection, a #6 pick. On the disappointing side his first 2 years, had a couple of incidents with the coaching staff, and most significance, walked out of practice one point last year, suspended by the team, and has not been in the regular rotation this season. In fact, Scott Williams, who has played very well, passed him by. Here's Ainge. Yes. So the Chicago lead, once 15, is now 10 with 1 minute left in the half.
Well, to show you how good the defense has been for Chicago, without those last 5 points, they have 37 points. In game 1, they had 51 at the half. Game 2, 54 at the half.
A traveling violation. The basket does not count.
Trying to back Ainge down again. The little step right there before the ball was put on the floor.
Here's Ainge to the drive, and he'll go to the foul line. A sudden burst by the Blazers, who have been struggling in the second quarter. At one point, they had hit only 2 of 15 shots. Danny Ainge will go to the line. Coming up on the Prudential Halftime Report, Bob Costas and Quinn Buckner will have a look at the U.S. Olympic basketball team, and as I mentioned, they'll be joined by Shaquille O'Neal. That's Bob and Quinn at halftime. Danny Ainge once again providing a lift off the bench, 3 of 3 from the line, 8 points in all.
When Chicago is running the clock down to get the last shot of the quarter as the free throw is missed, they use one of 2 sets, an open spread set or a high pick and roll. Jordan,
yes. 12 for Michael Jordan.
What they just did is they ran a 2-for-1. They tried to get a quick shot in a hurry so that when Portland comes back and shoots, if they can secure the defensive rebound, they will get one more shot attempt. There's about 4 or 5 seconds differential between game clock and shot clock.
Ainge passed on the 3. Here's Drexler. Good feed from Williams.
Violation. Stepping over the line that time, Stacey King hurrying to get the ball inbounds, wanted to throw it deep around the half-court line. At the last second, the defensive man for Portland shot the gap. He tried to pull it back, but he stepped over the baseline. A critical turnover at this point for Chicago.
9 and a 10th second remaining. First half. Porter. Final seconds. got it off.